Yo, what's up? DJ Mystery coming at you from Frankfurt, Germany with another brolic reaction to the Cut Above challenge by Rob Swift. Today we're looking at DJ Queen CZR. First we're going to look at her setup, then we're going to look at her video on her contribution, and then we're going to look at the judges' decisions. Let's get it on. All right, so first up, her setup. Two Technics 1200s with custom vinyl. That's so awesome. You can design your vinyl the way you want. I mean, I guess it's pretty expensive, and I guess she's using Serato, so you can do that. You can get your vinyls custom made with your logo for your Serato software. I'm not sure whether you can get that for Tractor, because that's the software that I'm using. And Queen CZR is also using a Pioneer DJM S9. And in the back, I'm not sure, you may correct me, is it a Vesta, a Native Instruments Z2? Let me know. All right, apart from that, I mean, you can see everything. You can see the top of the turntables. You can see her broad daylight. Get two computers moving, and you get a nice microphone and some original vinyl in the back. So kudos for the background. All right, so let's check out her video.
It's a battle you want. It's the battle you got.
Oh geez, she's coming at you with some battle samples.
It's the battle you want. It's the battle you got. You got.
Nice. Backwards transformers and some crabs. Oh nice, she's using the negative pauses, so the negative spaces between the scratches.
Make them bounce. Make them bounce.
You will.
Uh-oh. Make them bounce. Make them bounce.
Oh, okay, you didn't hit the sample on the right spot. But she finished on point. That is so awesome. Like, as the second the beat finished, she finished her scratches. That was awesome. All right, let's check out the ratings by the judges. So where is she? There she is. Okay, so technicality, composition, and showmanship. Total score of 25.5. Rob Swift gave her technicality 3, composition 4, showmanship 3. Queen CZR scratch. Oh god. Queen CZR scratch cadence. Queen CZR scratch cadence reminds me a lot of the DJs I came up studying. Her cuts got soul, and although they are not the most technical, I was engaged nonetheless. Totally. Like remember, the task was to sound in the first part to sound like DJ Premier, and we know that DJ Premier is not like the best scratch DJ. He basically does very basic scratches, and Queen CZR like hit that so much on point. I like that. Once Queen CZR begins to incorporate more advanced scratches into her arsenal, she's gonna be a problem. Absolutely agree. She was not nervous at all. I mean, she wasn't looking at the camera, but she was not nervous. Not like she didn't see her shaking, and she seemed to be confident. Actually, it looked a little bit like she didn't even care about her competition. She was so much in the zone. Awesome. I like that. Brandon Criado, technicality 1.5, composition 1.5, showmanship 3. I love the vocal setup, but Queen CZR needs to work on record control, and her fader clicks need to get sharper. At some points, I disagree. Fader clicks at some points were sharp. I mean, just as Rob Swift said, like as soon as she gets into the more advanced stuff, she's gonna be a killer. But like with the basic scratches, like with the chirps and like transformers and crabs. I mean, okay, crabs, she has to work a little bit on that, but that gets she's gonna get that with time. With more practice, CZR will get better with time. That's what I just said. I mean, come on. Total score of 6. Mike C, technicality 2.5, composition 3.5, showmanship 3.5. So on showmanship, they're all on the same level. So 3, 3, 3.5. Technicality 3, 1.5, 2.5. So I guess Brandon sometimes is a little bit more like more critical on the technical stuff. But like composition, they all like that. So they're on the same level. What did Mike C have to say? She got those transforms and crabs down nice. Absolutely agree. And you know what? I think the transform, like especially the backwards transform and the backwards scratch, are a little bit underrepresented and maybe under evaluated or valued. So keep that as your maybe as your like key or trademark scratch. Do the back crabs and the back transformers. Not very many DJs will do that because they think it's more like you have to do the advanced stuff, which to a certain extent is right. But as Rob Swift always says, you have to get your basic scratches on point, and you do that. I like that. Kudos and much respect for that. Will be even better when she gets stronger at record control. Okay, this is something that appears to me, or I've seen that in like, I think all three previous competitors, like all the three competitors that I've commented at the moment, or that I have commented on at the moment, the word or the theme record control pops up with everybody. So Brandon Creato, if you could do a video on record control, like what do you mean and how can you improve that? I was thinking about that when I came back I was thinking about that when I came back from the office today, because I watched the video this afternoon and came back to do the review. From my point of view, what can you do to improve your record control? I mean, of course, you have to use your record hand, but maybe just leave the fader open and do some movements with the record. There's so many DJs who do crazy stuff, especially with the left hand. Q-Bert is a good example. Yeah, he does like, and DJ Woody. DJ Woody is known for the woodpecker, which is like a movement where his thumb is controlling the record, is moving the record, and his fingers, like the other fingers, are like bouncing on his thumb, and that's what's called the woodpecker. DJ Woody, the woodpecker scratch. He's like he does that on the record. So you might want to have a look at his routines. Recommend practicing stabs and tears, which would be a good complement to what she's already doing. Yeah, I mean, I agree. And it's the same theme that seems to appear every once in a while. Know your basic scratches. Total score for Mike C, 9.5. So, what do I have to say? Yeah, I mean, do the record control, do the basic scratches. That is sometimes hard to do. As I've said in the last video, you really want to get into those advanced scratches, but sometimes it's so much fun doing not the easy, but the basic scratches. Tears, crabs, chirps, babies, stabs, tears, and talking about tear scratches, that's exactly what really record control means. And I watched a video by the Beat Junkie Academy, and they were talking about the clicks, the 2-click flares and the 1-click flares, and the way they taught how to do it. They were really going slow with the record hand, so very, very slow with the record hand, going forward and backward, and then incorporating the clicks. Maybe you really want to go slow on the record hand and make sure that you consciously move the record, that you consciously move it backwards and forwards, and maybe even incorporate a break on the very top of the, or at the end of the sample, and then at the beginning of the sample, so that you don't always go like this, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So, yeah, I liked her set, especially in the beginning. I like that. The middle part, I mean, the DJ Q-Bert part, that's really the advanced stuff. And but you know what? That comes with time and with constant everyday practice. So do the basic scratches constantly, and you'll get better. That's it for today. If you like my videos, please leave a thumbs up. Leave a comment in the comment box, because I know that people are watching my videos, but like I would like to have your opinion on the videos that I review, and of course the review themselves. And apart from that, let's keep scratching. DJ Mystery, Frankfurt, Germany. Peace, y'all.